Here's a quick update on the weather here. We've got another west coast system here. This storm is barreling into the west coast here, and we're continuing to get some problems with this, but the west coast is continuing to, each storm that comes in is just a little bit weaker, so this is very good news. We have a few high wind warnings here in Oregon. We're going to continue to get some more rain here, especially north of San Francisco, all the way up to Seattle, Portland, Medford, Eugene, all these areas, and you're going to have to continue to watch the rivers at this point. Further into the Rocky Mountains here is where we have some winter storm warnings here in the areas of western Wyoming, southern Montana, and eastern Idaho here. So let's take a look at the east here. We've got this cold front coming down through the Midwest here. We've got this cold front coming down, another cold front in the east here. We have this precipitation moving from the eastern Great Lakes all the way down to the east coast of Texas here, and this will continue to move east. And it's not really a cold front because behind it we have 60s and 70s, and out ahead of it we have 60s and 70s. It's this front that's the cold front, and this will push through the eastern areas later this week. But we're not going to see that much of a cool down because this system here will push this warm front out ahead of it through to the east coast by the weekend again, and we'll be seeing highs much above normal. So let's take a look at precipitation amounts. The lion's share of the precipitation is going to be up here in Northern California, southwestern Oregon, where we could get upwards of 5 to 8 inches of rain. And then extending up towards Seattle, this is where we'll get about 3, maybe 4 inches of rain up and through here. Here in the east, this is where we're going to see across the Mississippi River Valley up to the Ohio River Valley, probably about an inch, maybe 2 inches here towards eastern Arkansas, heading up towards Springfield, just south of St. Louis here, and about half an inch all the way up from southern Quebec, southern Ontario, upstate New York, western PA, eastern Ohio. These areas could see upwards of a half an inch as this cold front moves through. So, what is going to happen with the storm that's coming up December 10th and 11th? Well, the models have essentially flipped. The GFS is now having the storm actually go off the east coast here and up the east coast and hug the coast and spread much colder air across the northeast states and a more snowier situation. The ECMWF, the Euro, has flipped and pushed the system up here into the central Great Lakes, bringing warm air up into the east coast here and heavy rain and much warmer temperatures for, say, the mid-Atlantic and New England. So, which one of these scenarios is going to win out? Well, I'm kind of thinking in between these two solutions. I think it'll head right up through the eastern Ohio Valley and eventually up here into Pennsylvania and upstate New York. So that's what I'm thinking at this current time. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania.